BestBookBits.com presents 50 Words to Your Dreams, Chapter 36, Problems. Do you want to know how to manifest your dreams? Do you want to know the simple, straightforward, no bullshit path to take your dream out of your head into reality? This 50-chapter video series titled 50 Words to Your Dreams has the answers. Researched for over 10 years and compiled into video, written in audio format for easy consumption, this series will empower you with the know-how and tools you need to manifest your dreams into reality. Created by myself, the creator of the world's largest free book summary website, bestbookbits.com, this series is a wealth of knowledge condensed down into 50 bite-sized pieces. So without further ado, I bring you chapter 36 of 50 of this series, 50 Words to Your Dreams, Problems. We define problems as situations that are unwelcome and needing to be dealt with and overcome. Problems are a sign of life. The only people that don't have problems are dead. How boring and uninteresting would life be if we didn't have problems and challenges to overcome? If everything was easy and we could click our fingers to obtain all the things we wanted, what kind of life would that be? Words such as work, courage, discipline, persistence, growth, and success would hold no meaning. It is because of the challenges that stand in our way that make success all the worthwhile to achieve. The problems we faced when we were young are quite different from the problems we face as adults. What you want to be doing year upon year is conquering bigger problems and reaching higher goals. A goal is usually a problem that has not yet been solved. To fix a problem, you must do two things: change your thinking and change your actions. Sometimes we think we have a problem, but it is just our thoughts that are the problem. So change your thoughts. However, other times we know we have a problem, but we don't choose to act. You must change your thinking and your actions for you to solve the problems you have. A ladder of challenges to climb. You can look at success like a ladder with multiple sets of rungs or steps to climb, starting from a baby learning how to crawl, then stand, then walk, and eventually run. This is a small ladder to climb that we successfully complete in a few years. The next ladder we climb is a taller ladder, never ending, and that is called education. From learning the alphabet and times tables through the language and communication. Education is a ladder we are always climbing. We advance throughout our years in life climbing different ladders, from the relationship ladder and the corporate ladder. Starting from humble beginnings climbing to higher heights, success is a never-ending climb, stretching ourselves to our potential as human beings, then using your success to help others climb the ladder you have scaled. Previous problems overcome. We go and grow through life so fast that we very little stop and think of all the problems and challenges we have overcome in our life to date so far. For one, you should pat yourself on the back for keeping yourself alive, an accomplishment you should be proud of. Life's not easy at times, and hard times can break people. We all face storms in our life, from the loss of loved ones, loss of our health, relationships, career, and financial. You have weathered storms in the past that could have broken you, but here you are alive with the future in front of you, with personal dreams to achieve. Make a list or mentally reflect on all the problems and challenges you've faced in the past you have overcame. Use this list as a motivational tool to give you the courage and strength to know what you face now can be overcame just as the previous obstacles you have scaled. Throughout our life, we have overcome many obstacles and problems. What I want you to do now is make a list of below of all the difficulties, obstacles, and problems you have managed to overcome in the past. By writing the list, you will notice you were already successful in your own life according to your own standards by overcoming past problems. Solutions to current problems. Take a moment and think about the top 6 problems and challenges you are facing right now in your life. Problems and challenges like financial, health, relationship, career, goals, etc. Take each problem you have and write a paragraph detailing the following. What is the problem? How long you had this problem? What is stopping you from eliminating this problem? Who has overcome this problem and what can I learn from them? What is my time frame in eliminating this problem? What is my game plan in taking action to once and for all getting rid of this problem? To write out the problem in this paragraph answering these questions will give you the solution to the problem. Quotes on problems. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Adversity introduces a person to himself. On the occasion of every accident that befalls you, Remember to turn to yourself and inquire what power you have for turning it to use. All your problems, discouragements, and heartaches are, in truth, great opportunities in disguise. An obstacle is often a stepping stone. Anytime we think the problem is out there, that thought is the problem. So long as the present moment is seen as an obstacle, there can be no end to the problems. By continually facing your problems honestly and objectively, you become a more confident and competent person. You become stronger and more self-reliant. You stop being afraid of unpleasant situations in your work or personal life. You deal with life as it is, not as if you wish it were. Dealing with people is probably the biggest problem you face, especially if you are a businessman. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Difficulties in life do not come to destroy you, but to help you realize your hidden potential and power. Let difficulties know that you too are difficult. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Everyone faces challenges in life. It's a matter of how you learn to overcome them and using them to your advantage. Everyone has a life situation and most of them are problematic. Focus on solutions, not on problems. Great people are great because they solve countless, seemingly unsolvable problems. Having problems is a sign of life. If you didn't have problems, you would be dead. I've got 99 problems and 86 of them are completely made up scenarios in my head that I'm stressing about for no logical reason. If you find you've dug yourself into a hole, stop digging. In behavioral psychology, we learn that everything is a result of something else. And when a problem arises, it is usually a clue that a deeper problem lies beneath the surface. It's about realizing there are no problems, only situations. I'm not that smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. It's been said that you should never share your problems with others because 80% of people don't care about your problems anyway. And the other 20% are kind of glad that you've got them in the first place. Life is a process in which we must consistently solve problems. Man is not worried by imagined anxieties about real problems. Most challenges that we have are in our personal life come from a short-term focus. Most of the problems in life are because of two reasons. We act without thinking, or we keep thinking without acting. Most people spend more time and energy going around problems than in trying to solve them. New answers to old problems. Old answers to new problems. No problem is serious. The moment you say no problem is serious, the problem is almost 99% dead. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. Our problems are man-made, therefore they may be solved by man. And man can be big as he wants. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. Overthinking, the art of creating problems that weren't there in the first place. People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Problems are not problems. Coping is the problem. Problems can become opportunities when the right people come together. Problems do not go away. They must be worked through or else they remain forever a barrier to the growth and development of the spirit. The art of living lies less in eliminating our troubles than in growing with them. The best place to solve a problem is on paper. The best years of your life are the ones in which you decide that your problems are your own. You do not blame them on your mother, the ecology, or the president. You realize that you control your destiny. You realize that you control your own destiny. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. They are not there to run us over. The first step in dealing with any difficulty is be willing to have it so. The most difficult times for many of us are the ones we give ourselves. The mystery of life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. The universe is so well balanced that the mere fact that you have a problem also serves as a sign there is a solution. There are 3 solutions to every problem. Accept it, change it, or leave it. If you can't accept it, change it. If you can't change it, leave it. There are plenty of difficult obstacles in your path. Don't allow yourself to become one of them. There is a spiritual solution to every problem in your life. To solve any problem, here are the 3 questions to ask yourself. First, what could I do? Second, what could I read? And third, who could I ask? What we do with obstacles is directly determined by our mental attitude. Most of our obstacles, as a matter of fact, are mental in character. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the aeroplane takes off against the wind, not with it. When God wants to send you a gift, He wraps it up in a problem. The biggest problem He wraps it up in, the bigger the gift that it contains. When I'm working on a problem, I never think about beauty, but when I've finished, if the solution is not beautiful, I know it's wrong. When solving problems, dig at the roots instead of just hacking at the leaves. Whenever you're down or depressed, pick up the morning newspaper. Turn to the obituary page, which is the death page. On that page, you'll find a long list of people who would be absolutely delighted to change places with you with all your agonies and pain, fear and worries and doubts. Try it. You can't talk your way out of problems you behave yourself into. You can't talk your way out of problems you behave yourself into. At the same time, you may find it hard to recognize that time is the cause of your suffering or your problems. And last, your ability to solve problems effectively determines how high you rise in your career. And that's a wrap on 50 Words to Your Dreams, Chapter 36, Problems. Let me know your thoughts on Chapter 36 in the comments below. If you need some accountability in your life, connect with me for free coaching sessions at coaching@bestbookbits.com. For hundreds of video, written and audiobook summaries, check out our website, bestbookbits.com, and stay tuned for Chapter 37 in the series, Failure. Thanks for watching and listening. Hope you got something out of this. Go out there and realize that your problems are yours and can be overcome. Take care. Bye-bye now.